And thus we return to the world of Space Haven. Vampy, start your clock. Start your timer. Start your fire timers, everyone. Oh, crap. I didn't watch what I had said I was going to do in the last episode. Normally at the end of the episode, I kind of recap so that I know what we're going to do. But I think we know what we're up to. You can't hear Solid because he's muted. I think I'm going through. You tell me. Oh, Zakwani just can't hear me because I'm muted. Then, Zakwani, unmute me. Somebody tell him to unmute so he can hear my glorious voice echoing through his entire house. Dr. Shyla is starving. Starvation and starving. Double whammy on Dr. Shyla. Axel, what are you up to? You're doing a little bit of mining. Oh, yeah, we have our... Okay, this is great. This is big for me. The fact that we have this, and then we have our PDCs, so we can kind of, like, target nearby floating asteroids. I think that's going to help a lot more than it used to. In the oldie days of Space Haven... Whoops. In the oldie days of Space Haven, you would lose... Like, you wouldn't really get much out of that, but now we're cooking with gas. Matt Bergen says, set the ship afire. Listen, first of all, no. But second of all, we don't have to. You don't have to ask me to. This ship in particular, tends to set itself on fire a lot. Can somebody look up on Google like a famous arsonist? But maybe a famous arsonist who didn't kill anyone, just like burning things down. Never mind. What about this though? The SCS. Combustor. The SCS Combustor. The SCS Combusticant. The SCS Combusticant. It just combusts. That's just what it does. We love this ship, though. It's our home. And today I kind of want to think about like what the overall shape is going to be and start heading towards that. As we had talked about in the past, like I do want to... I want to move it over a little bit, actually, too. I do want it to be a larger ship, and I do want it to be more shippy than last time. Last time we created like a very fun city ship square thing. But this time, and it's a weird thing that we do where it's like, oh, we want them to be, you know, they need to look aerodynamic even though they're just in space. Dancing House is called the spontaneous combustion. The not killing people may take a while. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I need to find an ethical, or somebody like a famous arsonist from history so long ago it doesn't hurt anybody's feelings. So the obvious shape, I think, is something, you know, Wiener-esque. Let's be honest. The other thing about that, honestly, though, the other thing about that is like it is so classic that it's a lot of fun. But the other option would be to erase this sketch. The other option would be something along the lines of like a, we come out straight back here. On a straight line, Peter. I mean solid content. We don't know my name. But maybe it's like here or whatever, right? And then we have a straight line with the occasional little piece of detail here and there, right? Then we've done shards before, though, haven't we? Oh, guys, unrelated, but Beans right now likes to mop. Sulaka, we could call it the burning bush. I love that for me. Are you trying to mop me? Beans? I don't know if you heard that in the background. His little cough. He's such a cutie. Yeah, we've done shard-like or like scimitar-like designs before, though, haven't we? I'm just kind of messing around here. At some point, I want you guys to kind of give some suggestions. That's interesting, though, hey? So it's sort of half-bladey, like one of those, whatever you call them, kind of swords. You know what I mean? Swing, swing. But the lower one is shorter, maybe? Gaming with Cola's here. Gaming with Cola. What are you playing today? If you are streaming today. There's something about this. I'm going to live with this for a second. Oh, my throat's not doing so well, is it? Well, guess what? I'm getting sick again. So that's going to cost me about 10 hull blocks to get done, this chunk here. Snowflake says build a 5x3 elliptical. Looks like a Warhammer bolt gun or a 40mm under a sawed-off. Like, see, now that feels like we're onto something. And I almost like coming up to a sharp corner here now. I almost like coming up to a sharp corner and then curving off of that and then having this be a little more like, because this could be a hab or something. I don't know what we could do here, but this could be we could make it very bright and white, this area, and have like like a hab along here, medical facility. This could be our boarding area too. That could be interesting. What I'd like to do is create a way, you know what would be fun? Just, okay, hear me out. This is not good gameplay though, as far as like, you know, sorting out, dealing with boarding party quickly, but we could have like an entry area and then a door, and then they walk for a while and it's just this long hallway that they have to fight their way down. It could be a lot of fun to watch. Black Mamba says, bonjour, bonjour tout le monde. Bonjour, Black Mamba. Comment ça va? Mon ami Black Mamba. Okay, let's table that for now, though. Obviously, we have other stuff to do, and we need to make sure our team is okay. We now have a full shooty team once more. However, we did lose in our last episode somebody whose name I will not say out of respect, and not because I forgot who it was. We only have 1-3. Do you have your stuff yet? Okay, you've got a rifle. And Axel has armored vest and an SMG, and these two have pistols. So, like, our shooting team is not bad this early in the game. Now, Scout Star System, the Gamma Amendola territory. Let's go take a look. I think that's what we're in right now, the Gamma Amendola territory.
Solid, shut up. We got a new member.
We don't have a new member. We have an old member. Black Mamba has been a member for 24 months. My goodness. Lots of place for sentry guns. Yeah, that could be fun, dude. Black Mama, did you know that? Are you just now being reminded that you've been spending money on a channel that you've been unable to watch very much? Oh, that is, dude, when was, they way upped the number of available materials on that asteroid. That is not something I saw before. I have never seen 24 of something on it. That's nuts. They really have buffed the ore processing abilities, especially because now there's all these asteroids everywhere too. We have 18 days left of fuel or energy. We don't have a lot of fuel. That is true. We could maybe potentially consider buying some, but I think we might be okay. I think we're going to make it work. The average mood on the ship is not great. In pain. Yeah, they'll be fine. They'll be fine. Everyone's going to be fine. They're just going to get over it. Guys, straight up, just get over it. Although operations maybe should just be on yellow alert so that somebody's just doing it while we're around. More exotic ores. Let's go and get those. Black Mama says, I don't always catch the streams, but I joined and you had like 2,000 subscribers or something. Yeah, no, it's because of folks like you. Toxic Smasher and Snowflake Slayer, I literally thought you were the same person. Did you switch accounts or are you actually two different people? It is because of people like you. Is this the start where you populated the scenario with about 30? Super chat.
Just cause. Rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing.
Black Mamba, $2 super chat just because. I'm only me. I could have sworn you were Snowflake Slayer as well. I didn't know. My life is changing before my eyes. Yeah, it's been okay, the growth has been, I wouldn't say meteoric, obviously, but it's been very healthy growth. Now it's been on pause for the better part of a year because of just life getting in the way. But I am not going nowhere. Let me tell you something. I'm not going nowhere. I did promise I was going to get member content, though.
Solid, shut up. We got a new member.
Ice Fox has been a member for 20 months. Oh, my goodness. Super chat. Okay, guys, calm down.
The rumors of my death have been greatly exaggerated.
RG, $5 super chat. The rumors of my death have been greatly exaggerated. RG, I'm so glad that you aren't dead. You avoiding death is a true pro gamer moment. Oh, that's what I want. I want to make... Okay, I want to make a bunch of lower thirds. Dancing Cow, I got to get yours in there as well. But I want to make a bunch of more, like, ESPN-style ones. So we can have, like, the play of the week. And we could have, you're like... and that was... Today's member moment is brought to you by Toyota. I'm gonna make a bunch of fake ads. Like Toyota, Subaru ads. Just running along the bottom. It's going to make the stream seem so that much more important. Dude, I'm going to have so much fun with that. Okay, follow-up question. Your processor is killing sleep comfort there, but sleep comfort is 12. Bad bunk bed comfort or bad comfort. Okay, so never mind. So this is not a good area to chill, but it's a good area to sleep potentially. We could just make that not a prison. Sleepy time comfort? No, it's a little better here. That's a 12. We're almost getting to, 25 there. That's actually maxed sleep comfort. And this is a 20, technically. But I don't know where it counts it. Is it your body or your head? We may just, like, disassemble that. We may not need it. RG says, you took an opportunity to kill my character Flossie while I was gone last week. I see how it is. RG, no, wait, was Flossie your character, your favorite character? I didn't know. And I'm going to be honest with you, RG. I don't want you to go and consult the footage. It was my fault. It was just pure negligence, to be honest with you. She was heavily injured, and I think we just didn't pull her back quickly enough. Now, that being said, she may have needed medical attention, which we could not do. RG says, their name was Flossie. I mean, my profession. Oh, no. What have I done? Ooh, I need some, we need some chemicals. Where are we at with that? What are we researching here? We've got the power capacity node coming up next, which is good because that gets me into the X1, which I don't know, whatever. That's not the chemical refinery, medical bed. Like, those are kind of the rushes, I think. What do I have for medical supplies? 6 of those. And no actual medical supplies to speak of. I might need to buy some medical supplies from the next ship that I go through. Does this say how many pills we have? We have 20 pills, so we are good for 1 or 2 more jumps based on... 2, probably, more jumps, interstellar jumps, based on the number of crew we have. So, yes, it's not like a big problem just yet, but it's getting there. So, let's stay focused. Eyes on the prize, everybody. We really need all this stuff, though. We almost need another hod banger. But I don't have the room for it yet. How much hull do I have? I have 9 hull. I'm going to activate this much sketch. We're just going to activate that. And you know what? Wait, what is this? Yeah, we're going to activate this, too. We're going to get this built out. Are we mass supported? We are not. 1,800. Oh, yeah, because these are the crap engines. Did we not research the new ones? I think we did, which means I shouldn't have just spent all my hull. Yeah, we did. So I need 8 hull blocks to get those switched out, and then we can switch to fuel, which is much more efficient, and then that would free up 18 more hyperfuel, I think, from this thing, unless they buffed that as well as the Energium. They did not buff it. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm wrong. They didn't buff this at all. I thought it was 0.2. It's just water they buffed. Yeah, it's just water. Okay, that's good to remember. 0.5. So, yeah, literally, I can get 18 more fuel out of this rather than just burning it in these dirty engines. I love the fake ads idea. I'm going to watch some old ads for ideas. Are you going to make some? Yeah, so Dancing Cat, what I need, what I want to do, and what if you feel free to beat this idea, is like a lower third that comes up along the bottom of the whole screen. That's like, today's member moment or today's clumsy moment brought to you by the Toyota Sienna. But I want to also give it a little bit of a VHS treatment so it looks a little bit like, almost like a 90s ad. Look up 90s ads. That's going to be the new vibe, the new look for this channel. We're going to go 90s nostalgia. All right, there it is. Reset your fire timers. We have set fire to the algae dispenser. The algae dispenser has been burning. Yeah, today's weather for... Oh, yeah, so, okay, what are funny things that we can have on the channel? So it's like today's member moment brought to you by... and then the the Ford F-150 fail. So if I do something stupid, and then we can have the Oh, okay. Oh no, Nova. Nova's breaking down. Because I'm just talking about stream stuff. Okay, what's your breakdown going to be? Cannot be drafted condition. I don't know what the condition is. Stockholm Syndrome is a bummer. Attempted suicide. When did you do that? Okay, so she's obviously having one of those breaking things once, but it doesn't say that here. Great, thanks for that, by the way. This door's busted, but does that mean it's... Oh, yeah, it's busted open. Great. We're going to let you use up all that oxygen, because I think that'll be the fastest way to put out this fire. Unfortunately, the gas scrubber will not be able to do anything for a while. And we may lose... Axel, what are you doing? Oh, the window was on fire? Nova better get out of there. Okay, good. Okay, oh, the ship's core is burning. That's not a big deal, though, guys. Don't worry. Just the ship's core that's burning. Okay. This is now rebuilt. Okay, so let's get a wall here. I think that's finished being... Yeah, okay, great. Let's get a wall. You can probably hear Beans struggling in the background. It's we're coming up on nap time. That's why... That was good fire spread this time. That was a lot. Yeah, Black Mama, exactly. I don't know what he was thinking, but it did seem like he was accessing a fire. So it might be one of those things like a couple tiles away. Today's Space Haven stream comes to you by the Burns Away. Slap on your skin to stop that burning smell and bone deep blisters. Does this one work? Yeah, see, the soundbite
that new crits.
Yeah, there. The soundbite that I made myself is, for some reason, that one with sound doesn't work. So I need to figure that out. Okay, we gotta wait for that temperature to go down, I think, a little bit. Temperature is good. Okay, let's open some vents here. That vent is good. So let's take a look at my smoke situation. Smoke is good. I think we can open all the vents now. I mean, I already had, so there's that. All right, so we can figure out what we're going to do with this space. I think we keep this prison here for now and maybe try to make some more calmer beds. Solid sneaky naked in stream. Salmon shirt, not really a shirt. Yeah, this is just color correction. Just checking in and dropping a like. Thank you, Team Fiasco. We love that. Nova is once more starving. Nova's is similar to me, just like, ooh, first degree burn. Okay, the first degree is fine, but still, it's not ideal. You're just like me, Nova, in that you like just kind of forget to take care of yourself sometimes. Where are you, Nova? Yeah, so what I want to do is get a private room going on here. This is stupid. All right, Nova has eaten. There we go. So that's going to deal with that starvation here, but it's already at a minus 45 on that debuff. Overall mood minus... Oh, Nova's going to freak out. Any second now, Nova's freaking out. Oh, my goodness. That's huge, dudes. That was massive. Dude, like the idea of not having shields, which I'm still kind of messing around with, is not ideal. You know what, though? You know what's going to look so good, though, is when I have, like, 400 of these. I think that's going to look awesome. Sinister Blank is here. RG, watch the Peter and Chris episode of the Aquarium Speed Run. Hilarious. Is the Vancouver Aquarium worth a visit? I got to watch that again. RG, I want to thank you for watching that. I think so. I think it's worth a visit. I would say, depending on, like, if you have kids, maybe Science World is more fun. More interactive, rather. What's happened here? What is this? What is this? Oh, I think those are just access points. So they come and go or something. I don't know what that is. So it looks like it's hopefully not breaking stuff. Okay, keep researching stuff. Give me that chemical refinery. ASAP. And I need 4. Okay, I think I can dismantle one of these. No, maybe we should wait. Let's get that, because I've ordered up quite a lot of hull, so they're probably going to use that first. Yeah, let's get this built before we do too much. I think this channel should have lots of silly fire prevention ads. Okay, yeah, let's have a fire prevention ad. Yes, you know, Smokey the Smoke Bear or whatever. Like, only you can prevent fire. Yeah, some sort of fire, like a 90s fire ad. Dude, this is amazing. I have a buddy that makes, like, cool graphics, too. And we also have dancing cows. Don't get me wrong, dancing cow. You're still very heavily involved. But we can just get a bunch of these done way faster than I can. Sinister Blank, as a Scandinavian, I doubt the Vancouver Aquarium is worth the trip on its own. Yeah, so, okay, here's the situation with aquariums, right? There's the, same with zoos, there was the ethical question of, like, should we have, I think they're called cetaceans or something, where it's like, should we have these types of animals, you know, like, dolphins and stuff in our exhibit? And for a while, we just continued to have them, and I'll admit that it was fun, like, it was interesting. I've gone to see some dolphin shows, but I think I hadn't considered, like, you know, is that bad or whatever. I was young. And I was stupid. I'm so sorry. Please don't cancel me. Anyway, I liked it, but I understand the ethical conundrum. So they ended up actually getting rid of those shows and things. So they don't really do that anymore at the aquarium, which does make it a little less, unfortunately, as an entertainment thing, a little less worth it. Also, I believe they got bought by an American company, which in and of itself is not necessarily bad. They were bought by the Ripley's people, I think. And the Ripley's Aquarium is pretty cool in Toronto. It's pretty fun. So if they do some stuff like that, that would be pretty cool. But as of right now, it's mostly like some undersea exhibits, and you get to see some cool stuff. But the real question that RG is asking is it worth the price? Now that's the question. Is it worth it to go see that stuff? Yes. Is that price worth it? Might have to lean a little more towards a no on that one. Bob, I'm going to have to lean towards a no on that one. Now, for your monies, I'm going to say Science World is worth it. Now, is Science World expensive? Yes. Are you messing around with kids? Are you having kids? You're going to like the way they have fun, I guarantee it. More interactive. Now, RG does say, but my freedom bucks are worth more in the northern lands. Yeah, that's true. Then you can just do whatever. It's basically like $2 for Americans. RG says, hey, man, I saw killer whales at SeaWorld in the 90s. Very cool with my disposable waterproof camera. We know better now, but it was the 90s. Hey, come on, it was the 90s. My favorite thing to do in the 90s, and I grew up in Alberta, right, which in Canada is sort of like our Texas, like oil town, you know what I mean? So I grew up in the 90s, and one of my favorite things to do was just, okay, Nova, come on. There we go. Jeez, that took forever. One of my favorite things to do in the 90s was just fill a barrel full of oil, pop the lid off, and we're talking the summer. I didn't need the heat. I didn't need the light. I wasn't even cooking on it. Light that on fire. Just let that oil burn deep into the sky. It's fun to watch that black plume smoke. We were kids. It was the 90s. Now we know better. I mean, not by much. Okay, Reeves is about to break. Reeves is... okay, what do we have that we can deal with, though? The burn wound. Oh, we need a medical bed. I actually might go ahead and do this. I'm going to go ahead and switch that medical bed up higher, because we have the space now that we could build a tiny infirmary just to get things going. If you have kids, always visit science centers. I'd agree with that. I'm going to go ahead and agree. Might need to move all this prison stuff once this gets built. Okay, are we done, folks? Yes, let's get out of here. We have 5 energium left, but that still gives us 11 days of power off. So we still have 10 more energy rods. We have 6 fuel in our engines, 4 hull. So yeah, it's good that I waited. We'll get some more hull. This thing is running. How much hull scrap do we have? 0. Never mind. We'll figure it out. The Merchant Federation is coming in. So we could always check it. Let's see what they have to sell first, and then maybe we stop our jump here. Energium is 249, which is slightly cheaper than usual, but is it cheap enough to warrant a purchase? I don't know. I think we'll get there. IV fluid and medical supplies could be good. Those are on discount. Man, IV fluid. The problem with IV fluid is you just go through it so quick. Medical supplies are what I would like, but let's get a couple, like, there's 4 IV bags. Noble metals, I don't think we need that. Electronics components, I don't think we need that. Okay, now what do they want? We could sell one of these. An oxygen tank, which might be expensive. I don't want to sell that. 180 is way too low for that. Steel plates. Oh, soft blocks. We seem to be just, like, producing a lot of those, so that's always good to sell. I don't want to sell carbon. That's a waste. Michael Stone Grandison, hello. How are you? Hey, Solid. Spacing up your haven, I see. Let's go. Yes, we are spacing up our havens today. Let's get one more energy block. Or no, I mean, I'll take a 200 Degloon hit just for a bit of IV fluids. I don't know if that's worth it, to be honest, but whatever, we're doing it. Critical resources low, hull blocks, yes. Possible mood situation. So, yeah, for her, for Nova, this isn't helping. Obviously, attempted suicide is permanent. That sucks. Uncomfortable sleep is a big one I would want to get rid of. And she has a lot of deficiencies right now as well, so that's not going to help us with her mood. Let's finish this trade then. Beans is doing science, apparently. We love that for Beans. Okay, that trade is coming along. Let's get that maintained, please. Let's build a wall across this. For now. I mean, we need to restructure this whole little shape, but let's just do that for now. I know for a fact that attempted suicide is not permanent. Sinister Plank, I agree with you. In fact, it's definitely, like, it's literally not permanent. So Lako is asking, what's the red thing in inventory that looks like a Yorkshire pudding tray? Is it narcotics? Narcotics? Yorkshire pudding. Oh, this thing? Yeah, that is mood stimulants. Uplift your mood with these happy pills. Now, question, how do I make them take mood stimulants? That's the real question we're asking, folks. Let's jump. How do I get them to take the drugs? There we are. So now, for our mission... we now need to go back over here to get our whatever we were going to get. And that's going to cost me the pills. I don't know if this is a good idea. This is stupid. Some of these missions, I don't like... Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Maybe we get interrupted by something interesting. Slavers Guild, evade, relationship -2. Let's drop out and see what happens. Oh, boy. Why did they get so much interstellar travel sickness? That sucks. Show me potato salad. What do they have? They have a gun. Unfortunately, they do have a gun. This will not be good for us. We do not have the stamina to do what we're about to do. This is bad news bears right now. This was not a good idea. And I can't move this, so I have to disassemble this thing, this wall light. I'm gonna move that wall light over here. And then we're gonna dismantle that wall. Can I order that as well, please? Wall. Nope, not yet. Okay. All right, they're ready. Unfortunately, we need to move now. We also can't save scum. That's Vampy's request. So this could be pretty bad. Season 12 incoming, yep. They could be loaded. This could be really bad. This could be really bad or abso-positively amazing for us. Stimulant situations, yeah. Okay, wait, hang on. What is that? Do you want to say something to the internet? Did you hear that? Yeah. No save scum, but we do allow wimey wobbly time situations though, right? I don't think so. We would have to vote pretty hard. Yes, can you hear Beans talking? Okay, Vampy loved it. All right. Wish us luck. Oh, can we just take Here we go. Doctor. First, we must kill Doctor. Doctor's not doing well. We are doing door cheese. It looks like they just have, or he just had a, what's it? Okay, where's their command center likely to be? That's what I need to deal with. Honestly, it's a 50-50. It's one of these two. I'm going to go here because we're close. We have a lot of hull. 1386 versus their, never mind. They have more hull. Anyway, look, the point is, we're trying not, okay. Oh, God. Who's running the book for odds on who's going to die? I think Earl is a red shirt for sure. You think Earl's not going to make it, eh? Earl is definitely doing the front stuff. Good hit on Doctor. Oh, this is going to be bad. I think they're going to fight us, aren't they? Reeves, you're not even doing anything, so can you free this person? Reeves, come back. Free that person. I mean, I would say Earl was a red shirt, but that did not, like, that was a very calm and passive. There we are, free that person. I told you guys to free the person. There we are. Let's take a look at Doctor. What's Doctor's deal? Dr. Vino. Dr. Wine? Oh, he's a pretty good, yeah, okay. Maybe, oh, he's peace-loving, though, eh? Pretty good crew member, though. Let's get in here. Here we go. We found operations. Okay, let's stop you there. Yeah, let's get you here, all of you there. Oh, big hit on Gerard right away. We love that. He's a wimp. We need to prove to them that we're not messing around, so we're going to remove Gerard from the mix. Excuse me. Okay, here comes Saida. Now, Saida looks like she's going to have some defense. She's going to have something to say. Looks like they're all upset with me. I don't know what that no work symbol is. Oh, she's busy shooting the slaves. Saida, you suck. You're a terrible person. Okay, we need to get into slightly better shooting positions here. Earl, let's pull you up here, which does make you a bit more of a red shirt. We had a weapon jam on us. Oh, here comes the whole crew now. Okay, get ready, folks. It's going to get spicy. Amieli, pull a little bit forward with that rifle there. Tyla is doing the Lord's work, just wailing on these dudes. It looks like they only have stun weapons, which could get Amieli down. The weapons do also take some hits off them, so maybe they're getting burns. I'm not sure. Okay, Brennan takes up a good position of security and safety. Earl gets hit. Again, we're not overly worried. We might not necessarily lose people. Brennan gives up. Saida gives up. We move forward. All right, a neurotic airline pilot, weapons 3. We don't care about Brennan, I don't think. We're going to move forward here. We're going to move forward. And there we are. Wait, who else? Earl, I need you to go deal with Brennan. We don't need Brennan around. Okay, we're still getting holes plugged in our ship. We got to move. Saida, what's your whole situation? Hardworking, decent weapons, decent research. A good pilot. R.I.P. Amy. Oh, the person I just shot? Yeah, maybe. I'm just waiting for Solid to shout, goal! Yeah, I was giving it. I'm enjoying it. I kind of enjoy giving it a little sports vibes because it ups my enjoyment of it, too. We got to spike those guns, though. My goodness. Alice is part of our team, I think. Yeah, we're going to worry about Alice later. Alice looks like a freed volunteer. Okay, you should go Arabic foot. Yeah, I've heard that, Zakwani. Arabic football commentators yell goal. Beans is now wearing my sunglasses and looks very cool, and that's all Beans is wearing. Oh, nice sunnies, dude. All right. Okay, let's pull around behind this table here. They are just one shot after another. Daisy! Stop it. Gives up immediately. Would you stop shooting at our ship? Okay, they offer us a bunch of stuff. We're going to take them all prisoners, but I would like to see if Daisy's any good. The Wicker Beast has arrived. Welcome, Wicker Beast. I'm going to read a book for my little girl. No, Toxic Smasher, read her Space Haven. print out the transcript of what I've been saying and read it to her. Research 4, she's confident, which is interesting. Surrender -10. Operations 3, she's okay at stuff. Good working speed, though. Don't we kind of like that? All right, Emieli, here's the plan. You're going to go grab this prisoner. Super chat.
PPP Pro Gamer. Green beef who?
Take that. Today's Pro Gamer moment was brought to you by Green Beef. Green Beef, for whenever you want to watch a better streamer. Today's Pro... Okay, we're gonna keep exploring that. It's a lot of fun to do, so I'm gonna keep exploring that kind of vibe. This is like basically a sports radio channel now. Maybe we'll just start playing EA's FIFA. You guys would love that, wouldn't you? Aren't you all big fans? Also, RG, by the way, I want to thank you for that $2 soups. We both thank and love you for your soups and for your personality. We like accident percentage first, working speed next, and if they're industry or rich research people, yes. Solid stream is an advertisement for Green Beef, yeah. Oh, I saw buffering on my stream. Are we good? I think we're fine, right? Okay, now, Amieli, I need you to go on board this thing with those prisonniers that we have. You guys can undraft and deal with yourselves. Yeah, again, Axel, I don't like that we have to micro the prisoners every time, but you know, we love the game and we'll never complain. I say that, but we complain constantly. All right, I can't wait. I'm saving it for some reason. I'm just saving it to see just how much stuff we're actually gonna get. But I think we should salvage the energy scrap so it stops going through. Although they're not going to fill, like, it doesn't matter. Okay. Oh, huge haul. Huge haul. We love this haul for us, folks. We are big fans of this haul so far. 5 infra blocks, 4 tech blocks, some food for them to eat, some human feet, and 5 medical supplies. We couldn't even buy that for lots of our money. A couple of stun pistols. I saw some other ones lying around. Not sure if those are part of the inventory. This was truly a good day for us. So I'm glad that mission had us go back, I've decided. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Let's go energy scrap. EA Sports, it's in the game if you're a 90s kid, you know, yeah. Yeah, I agree, Zach Money. EA Sports, it's in the game. You want a low accident? Okay, well, we'll get them back in the prison and we'll take a look at them, Sinister Plank, but that's a good point. Rick is happy with that big haul, says Endless Sauron. I'm glad he is. Also, we are in a place with 5 ice sitting around, so that is, what, 20 water? Like, that's huge. That's huge, and that also helps me. I think because of that buff, I think having growing places does make more sense now. Yeah, I'm old enough to remember when EA was good, too. Those were the days, hey? Those were the halcyon days, as they say, the halcyon days. We are losing some oxygen saturation. Let's take a look. O2 is really bad, so we need to make this a focus here. Assign somebody to maintenance immediately. Dr. Shyla, get over there. Okay, let's get you... Okay, you're good now. Is the other one busted as well? No. 26. Hopefully that oxygen saturation starts to go up. It's crazy that 2 oxygen generators are not enough. 25, we're losing... Oh, my goodness, we have a hole. That's freaking why. Crap. How am I going to fix this? Shoot. That's what's going on. We have a freaking hole. Okay, this... Okay, this is bad. This is bad. This needs to get... Come on, how do I... Assign. One of you guys got to do this right now. Okay. Step 1. Okay, dismantle. Dude. We can't get a hold of the hole. I've been letting that destroy the entire ship almost. Okay, somebody go repair this now! No. This! Okay, Nova's coming. O2. Immediately starts to go back up. My goodness, that hole was absolutely going to kill us. Now what am I doing here? Temperature starts to drop because... Yeah, the temperature started dropping because there was no oxygen to heat up the area, so that was bad. Archdog says mental breakdowns should be rare. It pisses me off that you give them their own room in bed and they still cry. It's so frustrating. I get it a little bit. I mean, it's a challenge. It's a game loop that is meant to. I mean, yeah, it's annoying though, but I'm like trying to defend Space Haven. But you know what it is? It's also you got to look at your comfort ratings and make sure like this isn't that good of a room. This is good though. This is 25. Like these people are sleeping comfy, but they're not private, so there's gonna be a bit of a debuff there. Dr. Shyla, what's your deal? In pain surge. Okay, resting. Okay, so she is actually in a good sleeping place, but if people start coming through here, because right now I have it set up as a hallway, that's gonna make it, that's gonna make it a problem. Once I finish this, I want to make a couple of little bed chambers, I think, just to give some people some privacy. Make sure people can kind of heal themselves up. Let's put navigation off, yellow alert for a bit. We just got to sit here. All right, the power has been stripped from this ship, which will eventually cost any oxygen on this ship to go down, but they've got quite a lot for the few people and the few times that we're over there. So that should last for a while. Vampy says, Outcast did the soundtrack. Wait, to what? Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2005 was the best. Outcast did the soundtrack to that? Dude, those were the days, am I right, folks? Okay, so we do have a bit of a problem here with the amount of people. So, hang on, who do we need? You know what I mean? Let's get real. We like Doctor, who is peace-loving. Bigger work speed and bigger learning speed. So we do like that. Now, accident rate was a 9% accident rate, I think, is good, is it not? So that accident rate is going to get lower even. So I think this person is good. They're super brave, though. That's interesting. A super brave peace lover. So they can't do anything on there, but they can do industry and construction and mining and research. Like, I think, I don't know. Doctor is not doing it for me. Also, the fact that he's named Doctor and not able to do medical very well. 1 for every 5 people. I guess. Yeah, Emma thinks Doctor's a waste of water. Kale Thor says, hello from Sweden. Hello, right back to you. Hello from Canada. Hello from Canada, Cal. Welcome back to spacehaven.com. Now, a confident nurse, great medical, great research. Again, research not that important. Botany could be good, and not a great pilot. Honestly, Daisy's not that good either, if I'm being 1,000% honest. Saida, possibly a decent shooter. Construction industry, good. Great pilot. I think we need to keep. Saida, and we can sell Daisy and Doctor. That's sort of my thinking there. Now, we need some people to come over here in a second. But we'll let them kind of take care of this ship first. Oh, no! You know what? That's my fault, because I started asking them to do the hull, and then I said, oh, don't do that, and I unclicked it. But that means it must have assigned one little hull thing to scrap, and that's poked a hole in the ship. And now these two are going to freaking... bite the dust. Hey, get you over there. We gotta go free these indentured servitants. Okay, go talk to these two. You're now talking to the Merchant Federation. Offer to help. Accept. Okay, we gotta go find the Merchant Federation like today, though, because are you guys gonna come with or what? Oh, crap. Okay. This is going to be annoying. There we go. Got them. All right, so they're safely aboard here. They don't have much space to be in, though, unfortunately. This area has again been hit by an asteroid and damaged, which means I really do need to wall this off if I want to have any hope of you know, making it through the next few years here. Okay, so let's think about how to make some housing in here. 1, 2, 3 brings me to there, and that gets me. We'll go over by 1. Just moving a little. Sorry, guys, I'm getting too pro right now. I'm moving very fast to try to get some homes built. Something my government doesn't do. Anyway, we. There. So let's put a door right there. Here. Here. Then what can we do? We could, yeah, we'll get rid of all of that. Then we're gonna move this. I'm trying to build for the future, but it's hard because I think, yeah, the ship is still very much under, like, construction, you know? All right, what do we want here? We're going to build this all out. That's what's happening. That's what we have to make peace with the fact that this is not the final design. All right, in fact, I want everybody to just start making peace with that. Okay, we're going to bring this out. Let's make a double wide hallway because people were mad at me for not doing that before. I don't want to, though. So I'm going to make a single wide hallway here. And the reasoning why I'm doing that is simply because this area isn't as important. We're going to do a double door, though, because it's fun. And it's a very important area. Then what we can do is shift this prison so they can walk a little bit more freely. But for right now, this will be good. Then I need all that to be repaired. So we need to do that. For now, for the time being, let's slap a window in here. RG says, the hell deal. RG is season 4 of Space Haven. Captain Annie redesigned the ship at least a dozen times, and I liked that. Yeah, exactly. We need to do that. Yeah, we need to do that. Suffocation counter to be reset. Okay, who am I losing, though, by the way? Amy Yeti is not doing great. We have starvation. We have, yeah, because they have no access to the... There's no oxygen over there either? Because of that hole that was poked in the ship. So I probably need to build another oxygen generator, to be honest. At least water is a little more in abundance. I don't know what's going on here. This is bad. This is a bad situation. We need to go. But I can't. I gotta do all this. Oops, sorry about that little screen blip there for a second. Okay, well, since we've salvaged everything, let's do hull scrap. Let's just go for it all day long. Let's go. Check vent. That shouldn't have done anything. It should just be squirreling around. Oh, I was going to kill those guys, though. Yeah, I know you were going to break down ribs. It's bad news bears right now. Life is not going great at the moment. Oops. Temperature is getting... sustainable once more there, but not great. Let's make this a high construction priority. I think Amiel and Talia like can't eat or something. That's gonna be a bummer. Okay, they repaired that. That's good. Get some food going. Good. Refugees, can you be asked to do anything? No. I don't mind saying it. This stream is not doing great. Oh, everybody's yelling me about the vents. The vents were... Okay, yeah, maybe the prisoners were going to die to the vents, but this area was locked off here and here or something? It was still getting... Anyway. Maybe I was wrong. No, it's still... No, it is still that we're just not making enough oxygen as well. And this one's damaged. That's also why. These are getting damaged a lot. I don't know if I'm I don't know if I'm good enough to not do shields. That was kind of my dream. Dr. Shyla, can you repair this, please? Thank you. No, crap! Where's Reeves? Is Reeves about to die too? We just lost Amieli. I feel like Amieli was a big deal. Yeah, Emiel had the rifle. Starvation, interstellar travel sickness. Oh, that's also debuffing them. So we might lose Reebs. This might be the it. The it. You heard me. So interstellar travel sickness is going to be gone in 14 days and 17 hours. Working speed is lower. Health lower. Overall mood is low. Too pro to read chat. Yeah. Sulaco, that's not a bad idea. I need to rename a crew member Ventress. Annie, we didn't have an Annie. Captain Richard and Axel are kind of our main characters. I think we might be about to lose Reebs, you guys. Interstellar travel sickness is no laughing matter. We need a medical bed. That's what we need. Oh, I did not want to lose. I obviously didn't want to lose Amieli. And now look what's about to hit us. Oh, God! Ah, the combusticant. Oh, prepare for impact. Come on, don't hit my ship. Woo. Calathor says, my son thinks we look the same. I mean, Emma's right. A pawn died. There's less O2 being used. It's a win. I agree with that. Okay, I got to get better at vent micro. We got to get this repaired now. Do we have an oxygen generator? No. Come on, somebody build that freaking thing. Let's go. Yeah, Nova. We'll put the worst person on it. Well done, Nova. Well done. Yeah, we just need that O2 to get up so people are living in a slightly better situation. Reebs is still, her health is still going down. Honestly, interstellar sickness killed us. I did not notice that. She's also starving to death. Crap. Override, get her some food right now. Go, go, go. Reebs. Oh, nobody's bringing water to it. We're going to lose Reebs. Yeah, Reebs, there's no way Reebs survives. What was Reebs doing? What was her deal? She's decent. She's good. We do like Reebs. Can you not eat off the floor? Shoot, we're losing everybody. No, you don't need a spacesuit. I mean, you kind of do. Reebs, come on. Don't get a spacesuit. Okay, I mean, okay, fine. Trying to plug a hole, that's fine. But we really need you to eat. Reeb, please go eat. Oh, she did eat. Oh, thank the heavens on this planet. 6 hours for that big debuff to go out. The interstellar sickness is still running havoc through my ship. Reeb, Nova, and Earl are all starving. Earl, what's your deal? He's eaten. Reeb, Nova's eaten. Okay, so we got this going again. Temperature is bad here. We need another thermal generator. Check my vents one more time. Vents are good. Temperature is abysmal. Let's make that a high priority. Ah! We started well today. Okay, I'm a new parent, so I'm rusty. You have a micro breach in the empty area. Okay, yeah. Sorry, that's what Reebs was trying to fix, and I was just trying to get her to eat, which was bad priorities on my part. I understand. Our oxygen saturation is still sitting at 30. These people are circling the drain. Talia is probably not eating because she's stuck, like she's not allowed to eat or something, which always... I don't understand why Talia, we can't even see her right now. %. Oxygen saturation is still just tanked. And we have 3 running. Is one dead? No. We have 3 of them that are running just fine. So where am I losing? I don't see anywhere to be losing here. Okay, can we get this going, you guys? What are you guys up to? Somebody, Captain Richard. There we are. Axel, let's go. There we are. Let's get this a little more safe. There we go. Let's run that. Let's get some construction teams building these rooms. Let's like build up from this failure of ours. 32%. I don't know where my oxygen is going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so we need 2. We need 2 oxygen generators. We must have just lost so much it has to refill the entire ship. RG says I can't keep saying that I have a new parent. It's been over a year. Yeah. Yeah, Crash Landed, if we're going off the old math, like people have been saying, it's 5 to 1. Something's eating oxygen. Oof. What do we got, Shyla? Feeling aggressive. Great. Just gonna go punch people or break something. Oh, she warped. That was cool. Stuff is breaking. Stuff is not getting built. People are just very stressed out. Oxygen saturation is rebuilding so slowly. It's hilarious. And I have 3 O2 generators running. We could even put a vent in here or something. You know what I mean? Keep stuff moving around. Let's get a vent in there. Yeah, ideally you'd want a hallway there, but let's just get this going. You know what I mean? Okay, now, I actually maybe have to wait here to move. Because ISP could kill my crew. Did I know this? I don't think so. Should I have known this? Probably. Yeah, there's 3 more. Yeah, a bunch of stun pistols. Those will be good to sell. I'm not going to do any... You know what? I got to be careful. I'm not going to do any other tasks until they're done with this. We got to make this ship run a little smoother here. Override you there, Dr. Shyla. Let's get you some food in that stomach. Thank you. Oh, Nova's having a breakdown. What do we have, Nova? Aggressive. Everyone's feeling aggressive. 46% O2 saturation. Okay, we've rebuilt from the darkest times. We pulled the ship right back from the edge. We even saved Reeves. But we did not save Amieli, who was probably one of our better players, one of our better Sims, if you will. What are they called in this game? Do we call them Sims? Spacelets? Citizens? I don't know. I think it's symbolic that the ship is toilet seat shaped as everyone's constantly circling the train. Chat just brings me right back down. I was getting excited. I was like, I did it. I pulled this ship out of its spiral. And then there he is to remind me. I think you can give the prisoners the exact same area as refugees. So I'm going to. So we can get some food. Oh! That was a huge explosion. We seem to survive the worst of it. Yeah. Now it's your job, guys. Now you just need to get on top of, like, cleaning some stuff up here. Repairing doors, repairing stuff. Good. Let's just get them on top of their maintenance, and then once they get a sec, they're going to build those doors. And walls. Solid come to hang out and chill playing Space Haven, and he got so stressed out he lost his hair. Yeah, okay. For those of you who are new to the stream, which we have a lot of viewers today, and I love that. I used to have... Like, at the start of Space Haven, when the game first came out, I had a full head of hair. I was gorgeous, actually, to be honest. And now, look at me. Look what you've done, Space Haven. Look what you've done. Space Haven. I'm going to put another thermo here in the middle, I think, and then some lights on the sides of the doors. And the Sauron, yeah, it migrated to my face. And some people on this stream want a beard cam, so I'm just saying it is. I'm doing successful in that area. I think we're gonna stick with bunk beds for now, unfortunately. But at least they are now going to be in a private place, and that's gonna really improve our situation, I think. Let's move that one too. This is gonna be much more happy of a place to sleep. And same with this one. And then once we get this going, okay, let's get some lights up here too. It's a shame Amieli isn't around to see this and celebrate all our wins. No, Reeves! Celebrate our wins. For lower accident rates, we're just going to put a bunch of lights up. I'm going to get another thermal regulator because I think what we need to start building into this place is redundancy. RG, your pawns are moving out of their hallway bedroom. Big day. I know, right? Like, this was a terrible bedroom. But that's only... what are we, 4 episodes deep? That's not bad. 4 episodes deep, and how many of these ships have I taken down? Let's be honest. Okay, let's call it what it is. You're looking at an expert here who occasionally loses all his pawns. And they all have interstellar travel sickness. And it's going to last another day for most of them. I think I have to wait. I think I underestimated. 5 days, though. I can't wait that long. They've buffed the damage it can do. Come on, guys. High priority. Let's go. Like, do some work, dude. Why aren't you doing... That's a real good question. Why aren't you doing work? Like, you could build that, Axel. Are you not askable to do things? Even Captain Richard can do stuff, but you can't? It's an unreachable task. Oh, crap. That's my fault. That's me. That's on me. That was on me. Okay, so what do we have in here? We've got not too much stuff. So rules, select all. Get that stuff out of there. We need to move this piece of crap first. I'm such an idiot. Earl's having a breakdown. Everybody's very upset with me. What a thing. No jobs available. No jobs available yet. Not sure why. Probably because they're still being built here. Ooh, this was rough. This is a rough episode. My goodness. I feel bad for the crew. Imagine watching the prisoners having a better sleeping conditions. I know. Damn it, Reed. That's what we should rename the episode, Crash Landed. Hey, at least those PDCs are keeping us 20% safe. Axel, I like that you made some water, but can we get this going? Like, Reeves, what are you up to? Are you able to do it? Are you interested in work? Or Dr. Shyla, do you want to... Oh, you're on your coffee break? And you just couldn't be bothered. My goodness, you guys are lazy. Everybody's on a work shift right now, so let's get and do some work. I remember making maintenance more important than construction, but maybe it is, actually. It's probably a good idea, because Earl's about to start a fire here. Can you guys move the beds? Is it that hard to ask? I don't understand why it doesn't have a job assigned to it. What are we waiting for? Waiting for other jobs to finish. Like, everything seems weirdly stuck. I don't know what to do. Captain Shylock, Dr. Shylock, can you come and build a door? And then no job. What's happening over here? What am I doing wrong? What's happening? Nothing's working. Am I missing something? Is this... Does this wall need to be built before anything can happen, or... Okay, they did that. So that freed up some more tasks. I don't get it. No job, no jobs assigned, no jobs assigned. Because you had to do the vent first, or like what? Like what are we doing here? 90% oxygen saturation. You like to see that. Axel was working and then had a mental breakdown. Gaming binge. That's fine. We don't mind that for you. Does this game have fancier beds yet? Wonder what a waterbed would feel like in a low gravity environment. Snowflake says, Slayer says they're waiting for blocks. You know what that means? They're out of tools then, right? Building tools 0%. No, it looks like they have tools, but maybe maybe they can't get to it. Airlock is blocked. Logistics are overwhelmed. I mean, that I know. I mean, what there's a solid content ship, so what do you think was going to happen? Let's turn... we're still trying to transfer stuff over. Because these... No, the resources are delivered. Well, that's the thing I don't understand. Oh, crap. They now have no beds and are refusing to build the beds. So, you tell me what's going on. Now, this should have a job assigned with it. It has a scrap job assigned with it. Because, like, a part of me... okay, yes, it's my fault. Obviously, I'm a bad player of the game. And I'm being very weird at it right now. But A part of me is like, well, these guys are also kind of getting in their own way, if we're being honest. If we're just going to call it what it is, these guys are kind of getting in their own way. The Final Gentleman. Hey, everyone, what did I miss? Not a tough episode, actually. It's been spicy. Fun for you guys to watch. It's fun. Axel was working, but had a mental breakdown. Now has a gaming binge, which explains the delays for getting rugs. I know, right? Okay, some stuff is getting built. The concept of building is happening. Let's put in some more thermos. I have 4 infra blocks left, so I can go 1 here. Then we can do 1 by that door, I guess. Yeah. Temperature is good. Oxygen, 88% saturation. We just have to freaking wait. That's all we have to do right now. Just have to wait this out. But people's health is doing better. The medical bed is almost researched, so we can turn probably this area into like a med bay. Move this turlet over. Of course, we have another fire. The fire is, in fact, spreading. So we're going to close this vent and this vent, which ate up all the oxygen. Is there a gas scrubber in there? I don't think so. So we're going to open this one here so we can get to that nearby gas scrubber. Wait, where is a gas scrubber in here? Do I not have a gas scrubber around there? All right, well, let's open this vent as well and just move that stuff on. I thought I had a gas scrubber around this area. Whatever. The lights are coming in. That makes it a little better to build in. Hi, Albert. Isfan. No. Also, hi and bye, Isfan. Fire holes in the usual. Oh, and a death, says Emma. Yeah, that is what you missed. Did you really miss it, though? It was so sad. Nobody wanted to be around for that.
Bam, bam, ba-down.
Super chat.
Are you surviving the PNW heatwave? Do you have AC in your $3 mil Vancouver condo? Here's a tip for your energy bill.
Hey, RG, thanks for the tip for the energy bill. You're too kind. We're surviving the heat wave. I was shooting this show we were making. I was shooting that for like a bunch of those days, and it was not enjoyable. Now, question. How can I get this to a 25? The med whatever bed. Oh, Reeves. Just, stop it. Is there anything giving us negatives? No. So if it looks like, because back here when I had a bunch of tables, I got a 25. But I think it's because I stacked tables. So like one thing we could do is knock this wall down and just put another table here. But then I just think it's worse for people sleeping because I don't want the interrupted sleep debuff either. So this area, yeah, 17 is okay. Add a small bed, a bunk bed, and a bedside table. You're saying it needs all 3 of those, but then what do I do about the debuff of uncomfortable, like interrupted sleep? Earl, can you go build that bed, please? Thank you. See, yeah, a single bed is 20. So if I put a bedside table, that'll probably get me to a 25. Which I can't because of the vent. Ah, crap. I want to move that vent. Yes, perfect. I'm going to move that vent over. Zakwani's in 36 degrees. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, what are we doing today? I think we're doing 26 or something today. But 35 was while I was shooting. And that was bad. But honestly, I stayed out of the sun as much as I could. And had a very dorky hat on that covered my neck and ears, and it was awesome. Crash 9 said they won't have interrupted sleep if their lover is the one who walks in. Nice. And RG, I'm not even worried about the heat wave anymore because you tipped me, and now I get to keep my air conditioning running. All right, guys, come on. This has been such a survival episode. My goodness. Heavens to Betsy, you know what I mean? Can I just get somebody to build something? You guys are triggering me. There we are. You just have to micro it sometimes. Reebs. There we are. Good work, Reebs. All right, can you build this too? Nope. Reeves is like, you can't assign me anywhere. Talia, how are you doing? Unconscious, military alliance. I can't even see how she's doing. Alice appears to be having dealt with starvation, so she's okay. That's broken. We may be having a temperature problem here. No, okay. O2, nominal. We're happy. Okay. Now, start moving stuff. Where do we want this bad boy to be? That's kind of nice. It seals off the space, though. I think we'll just do this. It is kind of nice, though. I didn't mind that. Okay, we're going to do that. Let's keep the cow in here. Once this is empty, we'll reassign it and put it somewhere else. Yeah, we have yet to have one full hot summer here. We're getting into it now. We do have the ACs running, unfortunately. Well, fortunately, whatever. It's life. Is this area cold? Yeah, I don't normally need to put stuff there, but... Whew. Good shooting. Oh. Yeah, we need a lot of maintenance crew, actually. Yeah, we should have some people that are just only on maintenance. Once we get a bigger crew, I think. I agree. Crash landed. Sinister Plank says, Canada is semi-north, so they have a short night of the summer. Yeah, we have really short nights now. It's really awesome. Love a short night. We're short kings up here. You can tell I'm moving things slowly because I just want to make sure they actually get done before I start moving things like our only food source. Should probably build another one, to be honest. I could also build a kitchen, I think, but they eat out of storage, so that's fine for now. We have no way of getting them better food currently. So the kitchen is not needed. Algae cost me 2 infra blocks. I think we're out of money right now. Got to keep those for repairs. Got to get on top of this storage. 210, so I can store 40 more things before we need to figure that out. What can I go through? I think we need to eject some stuff. Do I have a composter yet? I still not researched the composter? Get out of here, dudes. Bros, get out of here. So wait, where is my composter? Let's research that bad boy. I think it's down here, isn't it? It's in my, no, it's in, wait, it is in here. Crap. So then we need to research botany too. Composter. Okay. Yeah, but I think chemical refinery and medical bed are also slightly more important. Zaquani says you can make an omelet on my head. Prove it! You send me a video of that, I will host it on this channel. I'll put it in the members chat. Or in the members stream. Oh, solid. Set the kitchen once you build it to 10% for all food. The total crate use should be 40% of a crate. Oh, that's good. Meanwhile, Vampy is cold. Yeah, I prefer cold over heat. For sure. Now, that being said, cold sometimes feels a little unsustainable. There's this, like, I feel like it's why, like, apparently people like living near water, even if they don't like water. It's like, it just feels like you can at least get water and food. For me, like, the idea of living in a desert is tough, or living in, like, the Arctic would be tough, because I'm like, what if something goes wrong? Like, there's no food around. You can't forage. Mind you, people have been doing it for thousands of years. I'm sure we'd figure it out. But I'm just saying, you know what I mean? It's scary. That was my big thing when I went to visit New York. New York City, I was like, this feels unsustainable. Like, what if you couldn't get out of the city? There's not enough food to feed all these people. Zaquani, have you ever thought about moving? The final gentleman. When Canada returns to its proper temperature, I'll send you a snowball. Dude, that would be fun, trying to mail people some snowballs. That'd be a very fun thing to do. Ooh, our ISP has passed. Now I don't want to move because I want to make sure all this stuff gets done so they have a functional ship. Also, we have a lot of stuff to mine still. Because, like, why wouldn't I mine all this stuff at this point? 218 of 250. Yeah, some of the stuff we really need to get rid of. Oh, we have some medical supplies, so that's nice. Well, okay, let's take a look here. What, like, our priorities? What's going on with these priorities? Ah, that'll do it. Well, you know, if they don't find you, what's that thing from Red Green? If people don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy. Yeah, Crash Landed. That explained a lot. That explained a lot of my problems. A lot of constantly needing to micro things that I actually didn't need to micro. I'm going to put this gaming table like right here or something. Yeah, let's put it like in the corner. I don't know. There for some reason. Then let's move this bad boy over to here. Then let's get some decoraciones, decorative object. Wait, do we have any facilities? Anything fun yet? No, we do not. So let's go. Does this cow exude any happiness or anything? No, it does nothing aside from just being a cow. Wait, what is this here? In the post-apocalypse age, the cow is a symbol of everything that was bountiful in the Earth's past. Though some members of the cult of New Haven decry these statues as sinful, to most crews, they serve as a reminder of humankind's prosperous history and a promise to see it restored. Crew reports seeing a golden cow flying in space should undergo mental health program. Mike 00. And then this is... I wonder if these are early backers. That must be what these are. You know what? Big fan of these early backers. I wish I had known about this game earlier so I could have been an early backer. Tally is down. No place to store items. Slave collar. Yeah, I know. That's fine. Oh, not right now. It's not fine, but... What happened to Alice? Oh, no. She's just like... Yeah, dying. That's all. That's all that happened to her. Oh, she's going around setting fires. And now I can't wall that off. Ah, for heaven's sake. I think this is a worthwhile purchase, this door here. Okay, good. Okay. All right, now I want to get some decorations in here. Just to liven things up a bit. A bit of a green wall back here. And some lights. Oh, can you not put there? Okay, put it there. Maybe a light there. I don't know if we need a light there as well. Let's not use all our electricity, but let's make this a little nicer. Because this might be their place for a bit. Imagine being a streamer with a statue of your namesake with a nice little lore story, and then you get a different streamer and you get a non-functional locker. Roasted. But wait, is this for green beef? It should be. I think green beef was an early backer. Anyway, the point is all these people are great, and we love them. And we thank them for what they did. Now, let's move this somewhere. It's not going to be too disruptive, though. Remember when I showed them the military alliances, like everything in my storage? Not my proudest moment. Green Beef has a whole NPC ship? Ah! Another fire. They're kind of on that one, so that'll be fine. Let that happen. Oop. How much oxygen are we draining? It drains pretty fast, to be honest, those micro holes. And then that also kills the temperature, which causes a cascading effect. Yeah, you got to be on top of that stuff. Fire number 6, I think. Emma's keeping track. Yeah, it's definitely not great. You know what? Let's reward them. Oh, I can't. Oh, we've got to wait. Finish this wall first. I want to reward them with a little bit of design work in here, just like a little floor and a wall coloring. All right, let's go floor. Floors. Here we go. Are there new ones? It feels like there's more than before, but I don't know if any of these look that new. Yeah, I've seen all those. These, I'm going to go probably carpet, just because it's the most fun. And before you ask, yes, I believe that's carpet. I've chosen to believe. What's that? Nope, that's not new either. Don't mind that. It's very ship-like. And then in here, let's do my usual, just because I find it cozy. There we go. And we'll go floors. We'll give them some nice dark blue carpets just to sleep in. We don't really see it anyway, but it's nice. Oh, wait, this is the real one. That needs the carpet. Every night, somebody gets to have a 25 sleep. 25 level sleep. Emma says, happiness rating of 49. I didn't know it that low. Hey, I'm up to 51 now. This episode has seen some real lows. And now we're getting to those highs. Baby. Finally. I got a 20, soon to be a 25. I got a 17 and a 17 in there. So that's not bad. We now have some slightly better sleep, which I think will hopefully help with that. We have a completely smashed logistics situation over here. This is just about full, but not entirely. We move. Oh no! Now I can't remember where I moved that storage to. Oh, right here, right here. Okay, good. All right, so rules. Let's go. Bring that stuff here. Bring all this here. Okay, great. Now let's go into here. Rules. Let's go. 1, 2, 4. No. Empty. There we are. So 230. So it's not quite full just yet. We're getting there. People are on top of maintenance now. We're just letting them get on top of their critical tasks. Resources are low. Hull block. That's all right. We have scrap to do. Output tile is full, but that's just logistics. We're gonna get rid of those people soon. We might sell off some of these prisoners. Once the composter is researched, we're gonna deal with that as well. Dancing Cow. Solid content. I just emailed you a new version of the Vampy animation with audio added. Oh, I love that. Okay. I haven't had a chance to add it yet, though, because when I looked at it, it was like, oh, it comes with a green screen embedded or with the alpha channel, so I just need to import it and then see if it actually runs. When I run out of Coors, I have to switch to whiskey. Don't kill me, Solid. Switch to whiskey. Switch to whiskey. All right, I think, folks, we can start thinking about moving on here. Yeah, that's done. Let's get these last few whatevers. Last few resources out of this thing, which is much more abundant now. I love that. That's awesome. That makes life a little more sustainable. We are out of infra blocks, so we will start to build up damage that we cannot repair soon. So we need to be careful with that. But we have an active toilet. We have some empty rooms now, which we can... Yeah, all this empty space, we can kind of think about what we need. Probably another hod panger, to be honest. Oh, good. Okay, medical bed should be high on our list as well. Might as well just turn this into our medical facility. We can get at least 2 in here, and a third is doable. How much is this going to cost me? It's expensive. But we need at least 1 to get started. So that'll be our infirmary for the time being. And then once we get some hull, we need to switch out for better engines as well. So much to do, so much to learn and live and laugh and play. Welcome to Stream Haven. I wish it was every day. Dr. Shiloh's starving again. Dr. Shiloh, just eat. Just go and eat. Okay, so what this tells me is that Dr. Shiloh... So she's eating. We're good. There we are. Dr. Shyla's schedule often runs up against other people eating this stuff. Another fire. My goodness. Is it the accident? There's some people just like very prone to accidents on this ship, I think. Yeah, very accident prone people on this ship, I think. Okay. People with maintenance, we need you. Yeah. You're not doing any more mining. There's nothing else to do. So let's just get you to repair the ship a little bit. This is feeling a little better. I feel like we can move on. We can go collect our bounty. But honestly, that wasn't a bad situation. I didn't like losing Amieli, obviously. And maybe Saida can be new to our team. She can become a 4. Hardworking -20. All right, let's recruit her. And probably Doctor, maybe Daisy we get rid of when we find the military alliance. All right, let's get out of here. The SCS Combusticant. Oh, wait. I see what happened. Do I have to select who? How do I cancel the jump? Wait, why is no ISP available? How do I cancel the jump? There were medical supplies. Uh-oh. Well, this is going to be bad. I should be ending the stream at like 1-ish. I know. I don't know how to cancel the jump. Well. Oh, so that's why everybody got so sick and I lost some people potentially. Military lines, perfect. Okay, let's drop out. Have I looked at this ship already? I have. Okay. What happened? Did it get destroyed? It was right there. Well, now, folks, that don't make no sense now, folks. When did the kit get destroyed? Well, now, I'm sorry about that, folks. Let's get one in the hallway, actually. Build another one here, even. Didn't a hull breach take out the wall and cabinet? Oh, it destroyed the but wouldn't it get rebuilt? Or if it takes out a wall that has something attached to it, does the attachment just disappear? Also, there needs to be a canceled jump if everyone's about to get sick. Anyway, we survived. Let's hail them. Do they have anything on sale? Artificial meat. No, but we can sell some of these. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. Let's sell 5 of them. Let's get some profit going here. I'm going to keep that rifle. Gonna keep that rifle. Can I pet that dog? Bandage. Okay, what do we need? Do we have medical supplies on board? We do. We have 4, so we'll use a bit of that. All right, this is 1,700 doubloons. We're kind of good for those supplies. What are kind of higher level supplies that we might need? Let's buy some infra blocks. It's like 4 of them. Well, let's buy 5 infra blocks. Are they selling hull? No, they're selling steel plates, though. Why don't I buy some steel plates at 150? I don't know if it's worth that. I don't think I need them. 1 more medical supply, just to stay kind of on top of that stuff. And 700 doubloons. Let's make that a trade. All right, sell some captive crew. We want to sell you. Dr. Vino for sure. I'm going to ask for a -8 with the military. Ugh. I want to get to minus territory with them. 1 supply is enough for 20 crew and it's automatic. Yes, no, I agree with you, Emma, but I lost one and I didn't see why and how I lost it, so I want a backup. RG asks, "Can you buy a Colt 45 and 2 zigzags? Cause baby, that's all I need." And that's what and that's how, like, RG, by the way, that's how I think you sound. Can we buy a Colt 45 and 2 zigzags? Cause baby, that's all I need. Show missions. No missions. Okay. Release captive crew. We can go take one of those people away. Now, Daisy, do we dare keep you? Weapons 1. Research medical. Could become a decent doctor. Confident nurse. Could do all-around crewsmanship. I think that's okay. I think Saida will be a decent shooter. Terrible accuracy, though, but that's caused by other things. So I'll check the chat in a second, but I think so. Now, refugee-wise, we may have lost the refugees, to be honest. If we're being 100% honest with you, they may be over here in body bags. Either that or they went home. But normally there's a little bit of a conversation about that. So I think, unfortunately, I think we lost the refugees. The Colt 45 is a waste of money. No, Sinister Plank, I think you're like, I don't know where you're from. The Colt 45 is a waste of money. I prefer the G17. That's your sound. Stephen Thetford's here. Hey, Stephen. Saul, can you do an impression of each Canadian province and territory's accent? Okay. Maybe. BC is just kind of what I sound like, I guess. But BC has a lot of spots. So every like a province doesn't have its own accent. Sometimes they do. Because like a BC interior is like, tarps off, buds. Give your balls a tug. Which is like Letterkenny. So that's also Ontario prairies. Like, so to me, it's like East Coast is more like, oh, let's go have a kitchen party, eh? Let's go have a kitchen party and I'll go get in my car, you get in your car, and we'll meet over here for a kitchen party. And then Toronto has, like, there's new youth that have this weird accent that I don't like. But I'm an old man now, so it's like, do I not like it because I'm like, oh, you youths with your accents? And then the prairies, your interiors are all like, oh, you got a dart? You got a dart, bud? Oh, yeah. How accurate is the Trailer Park Boys? Pretty, I would say pretty accurate, to be honest with you. But it's not accurate to, like, everybody's Canadian experience. But that's that I've met. I have not met the Trailer Park Boys, but I have met Trailer Park Boys. And actually, we're shooting this show right now. The show is basically like a tour of communities. What are we doing here? Logistics, water. Somebody do that right away. Actually, you know what? Overview, customs is the highest priority. This is our only food source, and now it's killing Dr. Shayla. She's starving to death. Once she's done sleeping, though, hopefully she gets a meal. So yeah, I've definitely met, so this community tour show we were shooting, we went to, not even the interior, but like out in like the Chilliwack Cultus Lake area. I can say that now, you can't dox me because I'm not there anymore. That area is very fun and has some truly awful people. But there's also the classic, one of my favorites, the bro. Did you not eat? What happened here? I'll give you some override. You don't need 5 hours, though. Come on, Dr. Shayla. Can she not eat because of her... Oh, for heaven's sake. No, she can eat. There we go. Who else is starving? Axel. Oh, I think I got sunscreen in my eye. Ouch. Let's make Axel make sure Axel eats. Axel punched instead of eating. Good. You're wasting your entire time. All your chill time you wasted. Cool. Draft. Override. Sleep. Get over here. I don't know why that happened, Axel. Just need to make sure you eat before you go to bed. That's all. Go eat some food. Is it inaccessibly broken? Yeah, it was inaccessible. That's fair. Okay, there we go. Got that dealt with. RG, I grew up in Texas, can't help it. Wait, what did Texas say? What did Texas say? Super chat.
Pointless distraction.
Lance, welcome to the stream, and also thank you for the $2 super chat and the pointless distraction. We love that for us. Okay, maintenance. Who can do maintenance right now? Earl, come and maintain this thing. Oh, for heaven's sake. Guys, come on. You just got to get on top of your maintenance. You got to stop burning it, okay, first of all. And then you got to stop... Axel, get over here and do the final repair. There we are. Okay, now, how's our research going? Not great. We bought some infra blocks, and they did not... They appeared to get used right away, so I guess that was important that we bought them. Did I miss any fires in the last 5 minutes? You missed literally like 2. You'd think if poo goes into the food tank, puke would go too. Yeah, exactly. If they puke, you should just clean it up and throw it in there. It all gets added to the sauce. We've had an excellent stream so far. I'm having fun. You're just watching me. I'm getting stressed the heck out. That's what you've been watching. Oh, boy. Yeah, the medical container got busted at some point. We lost a character again because we're doing no save scum. I would have save scummed that. You better believe I would have save scummed that. Let's get some lights in here, too. This is not a good hospital area so far. And I kind of can't. Once it's built, I think I can, though. We're on backup power on and off throughout the day. We have had major power problems, which I can't really solve yet because I have not researched the thing that I can solve it with. I'll go backup power there. Or, sorry, a light there. Let's get a light here. And one here. There we go. So we have a little bit of a medical place now. And let's make it look a little medically. Let's go walls. Let's go gray like this. And then let's go floors. Standard tile. There. That's good. Now we just have to get it to light up. Oh my goodness. RG says, Seattle is wonderful. It's full of breweries and wineries, tons of IPAs. I can't drink too many IPAs because the wife hates my IPA farts. Oh, that's funny. Earl is getting some much-needed medical attention. Another fire starts. The fires... Okay, somebody's causing fires, and the fires have gotten way more frequent. The accidents, rather, are way more frequent right now. Okay, but I can sit back with ease because this ship has actually gotten a little more robust, I would argue. I think we can get out of here. I don't think there's anything to explore here. So where were we? Let's go into the Lambda Passage, I think, because it looks like there's 2 things off that. The Liminal Passage could be fun as well. We haven't gotten to any of these. We've actually only jumped once to scout this little piece of junk territory. But now, we are, I think, ready. Do you want to go south? Should we go south or north, folks? What do you want? Makes no difference to me. I think we I'm kind of thinking we go up to the Scobes. Let's go see the Scobes. And that's why God invented the downstairs bathroom. He's talking about those farts RG was having. RG wants to go north, we're going to go north. And you want to know why? Well, that's because RG is often here, which we love. And RG is paying our bills. RG is one of the primary benefactors of the channel. We do love RG. Oh, wait. New idea. Oh, yeah, first of all, we have to drop out here, unfortunately. New idea. Should we make... Whoa, a lot of ships here. Should we make a... Yes, good reward. Should we make the lower thirds not just sponsors like Toyota and silly sponsors that aren't real sponsors? Should we make, member thank you sponsors? The only issue with that is it's going to leave some people out, like some actual members that super chat sometimes. But it's like you do have to respect some of these folks, but also you don't want to leave anybody out. It's tricky. Interesting. So we get... Okay, but then we have to go where? To the asteroid field VII and the Osnica threshold. So where's that? Oh, I don't want to go all the way back home. I don't want to do that. No thanks, dude. I'm not doing that mission. Supply station. What do you have, supply-wise? Oh yeah, can somebody explain? Somebody explain in the chat. Emma, how do I sell my contraband that I have? Energy cells are on a discount. We could buy some energy cells. I don't know if we use them very much, but we could also remember I bought them for $218, a couple of them. $222 is even a good price too. And then if we can see like a 300 or 400, we sell them. Get me some more medical supplies and an IV fluid or two. Let's see if I can earn that. Sell this stun pistol. Hyperium, I honestly do feel like we're doing okay for Hyperium. I know that's weird to sell, but electronics components seems to be a decent price. Hull blocks, I'd prefer to buy than sell. I need some infra blocks, so we're gonna get the rest of that infra blocks. 820 to galoons. Let's see if we can earn that back with some of this. There we go. That's not too bad. And then one more thing to give them: electronics component, oxygen tank. One hull block. Nah, let's just do this. 185 bucks is not bad. A few space stations have black markets to sell to, so that's all I'm selling to is this black market. So my only issue with that is we should just make drugs then and sell them. We shouldn't buy drugs to sell them somewhere else because I'll never know if I'm making a profit unless I write down how much I bought it for like 7 episodes ago. RG spends all week working. All I ask is for 2 hours every Saturday and Sunday morning to enjoy my solid content and my Coors Light. RG, I am, we are not always. Listen, I started that wrong. Listen, folks, we know you have a lot of choices when it comes to entertainment, and we're happy that you pick us. We're happy that you pick solid content. Vampy, Team Fiasco, Istvan, Stephen Thetford, and RG, and Lance, and everybody else, all the regulars are happy that we choose you, that you choose us for your entertainment. Do I have enough hull? I've got 4 hull. I could potentially build 1 engine, which is actually beneficial, I think. Because you can run both. And that's going to give me 1,600 mass capacity, which is going to help and make fewer explosions. So let's do that. We're going to dismantle this ship right now, this engine. Saw there's an icicle above your head. Oh, whoops. My green screen. Fixed. Okay, let's get and build the X1. Oh, wait. Oh, I forgot. We have to move the hull forward for this. Shoot. Oh, this is going to be bad. This was a bad move. Okay, new plan. Dismantle both of them. Oh, no. I hope I can find hull somewhere. Well, that was a bad idea. Do I have any hull scrap? I have 30 hull scrap. Okay, this should be okay. I can't build both engines, though, but I don't need to build both. Eventually I do. But right now what I need to do is build at least one of them. Unless, to be honest, I wouldn't trust solid supply. Sauron! Yeah, don't buy stuff to sell, yeah. No, Steven, I promise I'm not going to be a drug dealer. I might make some. Drugs, that is. 4 minutes, says Vampy. Okay. Oh, Sinister Plank. Let me know if you're gonna go dox. You've done RG has doxed himself enough. So if you're gonna go and stalk him, let me know. I'll come join you. Sketch. I'm not saying now, obviously. Like, gotta keep my myself. I'm quite busy, so I gotta pay attention to my schedule, but okay, the next time, if ever Vampy's ever able to make it down here, we'll do a meetup. Big old barbecue, you know what I mean? Now, can I get another one in here? Yes, I can. I just can't afford it at the moment, but this is gonna be much nicer for us. You can, as you're hopefully about to see. Ooh, okay, that's getting a little spicy. We're out of energium. I mean, Solid also keeps doxing himself, it's true. You're going to Western Alabama in September. Cool. That's sweet. Ah, we're out of hull to build my ship. My engine. I'm currently not able to jump out of this area. Oh, boy. Well, we don't need navigation, and we probably don't need operations on because we're nestled, whoops, tactical, by a bunch of stations, so that's cool. In fact, we could go do some mining since we're stuck here for a bit. Oh, I love the jets coming out. Love that. The combusticant has another fire. Of course it does. Why not? All right, we only have 12 days of power left, so I don't want to live here for too long, folks, but we do need to get one hull, one tech block, which we have lots of tech blocks. Steven asks, do you do Alberta barbecue solid, or do you just burn some burgers on a grill? Wait, what's Alberta barbecue? I'd probably do that one. I'd probably do the burning, let's be honest. Okay, does anybody sell hull? No, we sell infra blocks. You sell water on the cheap. Energy rods are cheap here, too. I don't know if I need that, but it'll just help. It'll just help offset. Let's get some food while we're here. Sell one of those. Yeah, let's just... It's a weird sale, I know, but it gets me a bit of food. It's just going to help people out. 4 meals is not bad. Now, what I think people are trying to tell me, like Emma and Sulako, I think, is if I get food meals like that, that you can put those in the kitchen and then eat only 40% of it. But if I do it as a trade, they'll eat it entirely? Or are you talking about just the ingredients are the things that they eat out of storage? Unless I say don't eat out of storage, then they go to the kitchen and get processed, and they're more efficient that way. Oh, 33 leisure and comfort. Let's get that higher. I think we can do better. Let's put decorations. Let's get some there maybe, or what looks cute? I think lower ones. Yeah, I think that looks awesome. And I think they can still get there because they need to access these 2 squares. Heck yeah, 25 comfort. That's a 33 right there. I never see them use this, though. All right, folks. I'm going to wrap it up here. Yes, stream tomorrow for sure. What do we think? Like, start a poll. This is tough because this is an interesting poll. I don't even know if I'm going to respond to this poll. I might just do my own thing. I'm just curious what you guys are thinking. Because I don't want to leave the story too long on Baldur's Gate. I don't want to leave it be that long. Cities is sitting at 50. It's a 50-50 right now. The vote's up to a 50-50 right now. Finally getting one engine built. That's good. And we are now out of Hyperium. We are now into better, more stable fuel. Mass is 2441, so we're only going to get 1,600 with this. So we do need another one, but then that should do the trick. Just can't afford it. Alien Dawn. Oh, interesting. I don't know about that. Alien Dawn is very grindy. Oh, they have hull blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Water. They've got some water. They've got expensive this and that. A couple of infra blocks. Let's do this. 900 doubloons. It costs a lot, but let's just do that as a straight up trade and build another engine. Yeah, I think it's worth it. I love the idea of a 50-50 split. Chat decides. Chat is no help. Yeah, I know. I might have to do Baldur's Gate 3 just to be... Yeah. 16 votes too. It's 16 votes and it's a 50-50. My goodness. I think we got to do Baldur's Gate just to keep the story going. But maybe I'll do. Maybe something will happen post credits really quick for like 10 minutes. Who knows? Who knows, you guys? Storytime Sunday. Yeah, let's do some story on Sunday. Oh, you're okay. Is everything okay? Are you like? Okay. You don't need help. Was my question. I didn't. Sometimes I'm like, is everything okay? And then, but what I mean is like, you know, do you have the things you need, or you have questions? Oh, Mr. Salt brought me some crackers, and we are math supported, baby, just for a little bit longer. Dude, we made some strides today. This was a good stream. Yeah, that is a classic dad moment of me, isn't it, RJ? You guys need help? Nope? All right, cool. Okay, well now, my mouth is full of crackers. This ship is doing well. We have medical supplies, and I have built an abundance of extra medical supplies. So I'm going to head north to the Omicron Scobes. And we're going to do that, you know, right now. But then that's the end of the episode, folks. We had it all in today's episode. We had fires. We had, well, incoming subspace messages. We took a ship almost, well, I was going to say bloodlessly, but that's absolutely not true. Okay, wait, where's this going? Oh, it's in this territory? Wait, where are we, though? Do I want this for 2 fuel and 2 energy blocks? Emma, we'll get you your quarters, don't worry. You know what? Nah. I don't even know where that is. Oh, that's back in here. I don't want to go into the Adam Dola thing. That being said, I love... There we go. This is working better now. I do love just how much more stuff is going on. How much more crap they've added to the... yeah, 1 person. That's way better. How much stuff they have added to this game. Ow. No, RG, thank you for the good time, solid. I mean, it might be a little after the credits thing, though, I'm just saying. Okay. In the next episode, we're going to introduce our crew to the PCS Darkhawk. We're going to continue up north and figure out what the northern stretch of the galaxy has for us. Hopefully it has nothing but prosperity, but I doubt that we will be that lucky. Folks, thanks for watching, and we'll see you all in the next episode of Space Haven in space, space. How do I get rid of that? There we go. Space Haven in space. There it is. There she is. The slightly better SCS combusticant. Now, sketch-wise, this is kind of what we're thinking about doing, and I don't hate it. This is going to be a hab area, very bright and happy, and then this will be our basically our flight, our flight deck. It's going to be awesome. Oops. Okay. Where's my post button? Bye, y'all.
Down. Bam, bam, ba, down. Bam, bam, ba, down. Bam, bam, ba, down. Bam, bam, ba, down.
Okay, I'm trying to, but I can't get it to load on the right monitor. I was trying to do a sneaky run. Oh, it's getting a lot of
Bam,
super
bam,
chat. I
ba,
gotta do a
down.
sneaky
Super
run
chat.
behind him.
Actual end of stream tongue out.
Okay, watch.
Bam, bam, ba, down.
Watch what happens. We got it loaded here. We hit play. The screen's gonna go away, and it loads on the other monitor. Oh, except now it's loading it here. What's happening? I might not be able to do a sneaky stream of this. But okay, also, by the way, thank you, Schmello, for the RG, for the $2 super chat, and Lance for the $2 actual end of stream. Yeah, folks, this is not on the correct monitor. How do I move it? There we go. Now, full screen. Ah, I win. Okay. Load game. New Beanswick. Let's just check in on it quick. We're not going to spend too long. I've got like 10 minutes or something. Sneaky stream, baby. Although YouTube is like, error. We are not receiving enough streaming data from you. It's like, yes, you are. Get over it. Okay. One thing I wanted to do was experiment with this, like, okay, this is not going to work because the houses are going to change. But look at this. How cool is this tool now? How cool is that? Well, sorry, I'm moving crackers. This is sweet. This tool is awesome. Oh, and it's causing things to change, I guess? I don't know. Look at this yard it's creating. My favorite thing about the new CS2 patch is small schools, medical clinics, and police stations. Wait, hold up. Small clinics I knew about. Oh, I did not even see these. A small elementary school. That's awesome. Urban high school. Different high schools. And tighter urban ones. Dude, I didn't even know that. I can't wait to see the smaller police stations. Oh, that's so cool. I love that. I did not know that at all. I have a very full bank account ready for super chats. RG, you don't need to go crazy on super chats. I'm not streaming just for your super chats, but we love you all the same. Okay, let's talk about what they need here. They need homes, and I want to prepare them for the future, which are going to be more of these row homes, I think. Medium density row housing. Let's switch to this tool here. Make sure they get built properly. Yeah, this is tricky. What I'm trying to do is, like, divvy them up into halves, and that's not working. Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. Same thing here. It's hard. It is hard to tell. Oh, for heaven's sake. Hello, hello. It's hard to tell when... Super chat.
Challenge accepted, tongue out.
Challenge accepted, tongue out. Thank you for that super chat, my friend. It is hard to tell when this game is trying to restrict me and when, you know what I mean? When this game is trying to, like when I'm doing something wrong or if I've got it figured out and I'm doing it right. That's all I'm trying to say. This one's kind of annoying because I want to be able to build on that side of the street, and yet I can't. So there's just going to be this, like, road between it, which is annoying. It's not really built... Yeah, the game is not necessarily built for the way I'm using it. Trying to, like, shove a bunch of houses in all sneaky-like. Yeah, let's get those ones longer. Perfect, perfect. Delete this road. See what I'm left with. So these guys can be longer. Solid, shut up. We got a new member. We got a new member? No, we didn't. Sinister Blank has been a member for 37 months. I'm trying to put Solid on a paid holiday. Oh. I'm not going to lie. We always have that dream. Especially when production of stuff becomes, like, really annoying and busy. It's just like, oh, can this channel just blow up? But that's not on you. That's just me musing about my own life. right? I just need you to know that it's not like a, why haven't you guys made the channel big? That is not what is going on here. Ah, darn. Same thing. Same thing again. Oh, see, no, those have to be buildable there. Maybe demand just like slowed down after we built all these. Okay, and then okay, and then I've got this area open for some parks. Of which, okay, landfill. I don't need a landfill yet. Have I unlocked parks yet? Progression, small village. 2 points. Okay, good. Can I unlock parks? Oh no, I have to wait. Boo. Parks and Recreation is not till milestone 4. Okay, well, let's save up for that. But what else can we unlock with the 2? We can do a college right away, but we can't do a park. We can't have a city park, but we can do a college right away. Gas power plant, emergency battery station, water treatment plant could be good. Maybe parking areas and different roundabouts would be nice. Parking areas aren't like super needed right now, but what's like needed? Probably a gas power plant, to be honest. Or a recycling center to deal with the trash buildup. Parks are level 4. Gotta keep streaming. Yeah, I guess I have to keep streaming if I want to park. I see what you're up to. Let's just unlock a recycling center. Yeah, you're saying, yeah, we need to get a degree in landscape management for. Oh, we can't even afford the recycling center. Never mind. Never you mind. Super chat. Super chat.
Put this towards your paid holiday.
Sinister Planks, 500 SEKs. Sinister Plank, you guys keep an eye on your wallet. Again, thank you. But also, good lord. Open widget. Get out of here. My stream settings are fine. It's trying to tell me that I'm running out of... you guys can still hear the game, I assume. It's trying to tell me that I'm running out of... I'm not sending enough data. And how am I not sending enough data? Look at what Cine just dropped. Also, don't you guys want a little bit of enable radio? It keeps unenabling, I think. I want a little radio. I want a little music in the BG. Okay, it sounds fine, says Vampy. All right, now. They still want housing, but it looks like they want low density. They do not want more row houses, but as the demand comes in, they will. All right, can I zone any more here? I could just zone the rest of this, but let's maybe like make another community just for fun. See my contours here. We're gonna get another nabes in. We could do one down here, just for fun. Again, I'm not sure, like, yeah, this whole space is going to have to mature and change as we get a big city. But what I'm kind of thinking of doing is, like, yeah, this will be a sort of a sprawling, suburby kind of vibe or something, maybe. And then, you know, this might be quite dense. And then we're just going to build lots of villages. Then come back. We're going to try to avoid a lot of density and then come back and figure it out. RG says, love a healthy wallet. Spread the happiness and many thanks for the solid content. Well, RG, we know you have a lot of places to choose your content. We're glad you chose to come with us. We're glad you chose to fly with Solid Content Airlines. The only airline run by confident men who are pretty sure they could land a plane. Even without any training. My sister was making fun of it because there was like a meme that was like that. That was like, most men like think they could land a plane. And I was like, it's like, yeah, I understand I understand what's happening. I understand that. Oh, look, check it out. Move it. Woo! Love it. I have the move it tool once more. She was like, oh, isn't that crazy? Like a lot of men think they could land a plane with little training. And I was like, yeah, oh, that's so crazy. Kind of think I could land a plane with very little training. She was like, Peter, I mean, you know, solid content. And I was like, what? How hard could it be? I'm sweet that way. Just stay calm, you know? When I play CS2, I usually end up building a massive blob of a city, like the CPP, City Planner series, where he has multiple villages. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Absolutely. I wanted to build lots of villages. We're going City Planner Plays style. Oh, let's do a roundabout here. Which is zonable. But then we're going to go alleys off the roundabout that kind of go this way. Kind of mirror that, so we can build some single families. Maybe follow along this contour, maybe? Not sure. Let's see what happens. That might not be a good idea, but we'll see. Okay, so let's path this off for a second and start building backwards. There we go. Roundabout, maybe? At the end of that thing? I don't know if you can do roundabouts at the end of these. Oh, you can! Oh, we love that for us. That's probably one of the coolest new things they've done with this game. Zonable roundabouts. Absolutely. Demand got soaked up really fast. That's okay. That's okay. We'll get started on those. The main thing I'm not providing them with is businesses like jobs. What happened here? Condemned. Wrong zoning grid? What? I don't know what happened there. I maybe slipped. But I mean, they should change to townhouses at some point. What did Lance say? Landing is inevitable. Being able to use the plane again is important. I've yet to land my plane without an instructor to help. Yeah, I don't know. Lance, I just feel like I could figure it out. We kid, mostly. We kid. Mostly. Whoa! Whoa! Just got given lunch. What a lady. What will we do with this road? I don't want to make too many intersections. I'm really only supposed to be doing this for like a few minutes. Guys, I have responsibilities. Let's go like that. Now, does the move it tool allow me to grab... That's cool, but could I see... No, I want marquee mode, I want single mode, but I would like to see the grid while I'm at it. That used to be a thing, right? I mean, I know it's a mod, so it's like you use at your own risk. But I'm just saying, like, yeah. I mean, actually, that kind of works nicely. Now, they do need some more industry. Ouch. I am the Sir says, my teen is following very closely in my gaming footsteps, and I love it. Awesome to hear him talk about my favorite games as he experiences for the first time. Oh, I can't wait. Lance says, admittedly, it's a good attitude to have. It's also kind of a pass-fail scenario, so you'll find out. Yeah, exactly. That's pretty fun. That's a very funny way to put it. It's sort of a pass-fail scenario. Like, there's... you're going to find out pretty quick if you can or cannot land a plane. You'll find out pretty quick that people were right. That you are overly confident, that you were incorrect about your confidence level. Oh, come on. It said it wouldn't... I didn't mean to... Hang on. Pause. Move. I didn't mean to imminent domain you. Oh, weird. There's not a lot of nodes. How do I... Is this a node? What is that? Looks like a center node. Oh, okay. That's cool. There we go. I think we're good. Honestly, the coloring sometimes is a little pale. I would worry about that if I was like a, like, you're making a game for like, what about colorblind people, you know? There we go. That's our little factory area. RG says, I just want my kid to play Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. That game changed my life. Oh, I love that. I don't think I played that. Okay, what if we path this off so I can get some... There we are. Go. There we go. A few more factories right in here at the entrance. Voila. Now what we can also do is fill this in with props and stuff. I was thinking about doing that eventually, like getting the finder, the props finder tool and starting to mess around with that. Yeah, that looks a little better. Oh, I love the move it tool. I'm glad I got one mod. We've begun allowing myself mods. What I'd like to do in the future though is make this look less spinny offy though. I definitely want this to look more like a like a place, and put some trees around it and stuff, you know? But how are we doing here? Do we need more housing? We want more medium density. I see. I see. Here. Oh, medium... wait, what is this? Medium density housing. Medium density row housing. There we go. I don't know, that might look a little weird. This whole area is weird. What is going on with this area? Oh, I see. It's just there's no commercial demand. That's why. Okay, now the real question is, am I making any money? I'm only down by 24K. So what I need to do is look at my services and pull back on, like... I just need to make my own energy. That's what I need. If I get a coal power plant and put it in my section, in this section, then it's going to be causing problems. I think this was ore, wasn't it? Oh, water. It's a water deposit. Okay, well, I don't want to put my coal power plant there, then. I guess here? Right on the water? Looks kind of cool, though, to be honest. That is kind of what you'd see a power plant do. Okay, let's take a look at this gal. Oh, I can't afford them anyway. I could do a coal power plant for 100K, and then that would put my budget in the green. RG says CPP made all the different specialized industries like the farms and ores and forestry to balance the budget in the early game. Interesting. Okay. Okay, small power plant, 100,000 doubloons. Medium pollution across the board, 20 megawatts for up to 45,000 a month. Gas, upkeep can get up to 300,000 doubloons a month for upkeep? Oh, it makes so much power, though. I see. Still, though, my goodness. Oh, my Lanta, as they say. I think this is where we need our power plant, unfortunately. Right here. Now, is that weird? Is that near the water? No, not really. Okay. Let's build a little power station, and then I gotta go eat lunch. Can we do a key wall here? I think that would look cool if it was like right along the water. I might want to achieve that. I bet I need to do the whole thing. Yeah, I need to do the whole stupid thing again, don't I? Where you build... Ah, crap. Okay. So we're going to go... how do we do this? Okay. Shrink this thing down. How much lower can I go before water spills out over it? Here's what we do. We make a wall. A retaining wall for now. To create a space. Okay. This is going to take a lot of work. Why did I sign up to do this?
You're tuned into Second Moon.
You're tuned into Second Moon Radio.
A housing shortage is driving up prices in the area.
That's right, Glenda. But apparently that's not all good news. We're joined today by an expert guest, Professor Nutbutter.
Welcome,
Professor Nutbutter is one.
Local stargazers are in
All right,
for a
large
treat
village.
tonight,
All right.
as the aurora borealis is expected to light up the night sky.
All right. Okay, now. I RG, what are you saying? Thank you for the sneaky non-stream. Yeah, I know. I'm just getting. I gotta be done. I gotta end soon. Cause I have like stuff to do probably. Just gotta get this water out of here. Get that water out of there. Thank you. Is that gonna be enough? Oops. 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 Is that gonna be enough to get a retaining wall built? Kinda. Nope, it wasn't enough. I don't want to build it any higher, though. I really want it on the water level. Get out of there. Hey, water, get out of there, water. You know what I bet we could do? Okay, hang on. Let's try. This is so annoying. We're trying it, though. Okay, we do this. We do this to get the water out of there. Then we build this again. But we like that level, so we're going to actually grab this at a lower level and see if it naturally... Okay, good. I was like, is that going to naturally pull water in? Like, is this the water table, or is that just like the river line, you know? So we do something like this. Just to get an initial... Just because I think it'll look interesting. A coal power plant to be like up and against that. We kind of want a bit more land, though, don't we? So let's do this a bit more. If only a solid was opening the envelope. Wait, what envelope are you talking about? What am I missing in the chat? Chat's popping off and I'm missing it. Okay. Oh, I gotta get rid of this water now. Crap. Uh-oh. I am really wrecking this like coastline, so I hope this works. Otherwise, I'm just gonna go back to before I saved it. Yes. Okay. Good. I saw that water disappear. Love it. So we got a bit of a coastline along here. Something like this for our electricity, our coal plant. Okay. Is that gonna fit? That. Okay, good. Oh, this is going to be awesome. Hopefully we don't have to turn... I don't even know what you guys are talking about. Do I want to know? Probably not, right? What's a 0.7? I don't want a 0.7. You want a 0 point... You want no elevation change. Massive elevation change. How about this? That looks good. Coal plant right along there. What I like about this is it's going to give this sense of like, you know, cooling. Like I know it's not nuclear, but like you know, there's a bit of a cooling thing going on or something. Okay, let's bring this road back this way. Cool, good. And then connect up with this major highway in a way that creates more housing opportunities. Like there. Bit of a steep hill in it. Okay, let's de-steepen that maybe. What's another way to do this? What's another way to get out there? I mean, that doesn't look too bad, but maybe we put a roundabout there? I'm going to unlock bigger roundabouts. Where's my progression panel? That's not the progression panel. Here it is. Roundabouts. There we go. Roundabouts 1. Unlock. Ha! Oh, you were talking about last Sunday when the computer decided to start streaming. Yeah, I don't understand what that was. It was very, it was an unrequested stream. I'll say that much. Okay, this is not gonna do this is not the vibe, I guess. What's another way down this thing? Where do we go? This way? Like this, and follow this contour so we can build a new community up here on the ridge. We'll call it Ridge View. That's what we're going to call this. Just brush size up a little bit here. Kind of clean that out so we can get the road in there. Thank you. I'll have to clean this up again. Shift terrain. Smooth. Soften. There we are. All right. Let's get this road here. Bring it up like so. And around. Feels better. This would be a nice like ridge top community, so that's kind of nice. But how do I get down this hill? This might be the only spot right here. So let's get this ridge tool, slope terrain. I think what you do is you right click and then you do something like that. Does that have to be way further out? My goodness. That is a spicy hill. Yeah, that doesn't look so bad, though. Honestly, this doesn't look kind of that bad because this... Oops. That is kind of like what I've seen in cities where they build like they build up a berm or something. Yeah. So that does look somewhat natural, at least. We come around here. And we turn right at the edge of the ridge. There we are. I think when Solid plays games by himself, he narrates to us. Probably. It's obviously, like, that's the other weird thing about this is that it has very much improved my, or ameliorated, I don't know, increased my enjoyment of playing games. Sometimes it feels like you're just playing alone. That's what this streaming's all about, you know? I'm trying to connect up with that road, you guys. Come on, video game. Understand what I'm about. Cool. Okay, that gets us to our electric substation servicing area. Then we're going to go electricity here. We got to go with this power plant here. So we do need a road up the side of it. Like so. See if that does the trick. Okay, good. Well, maybe we'll move. If I hit move it. Oh, it takes the wires with it. Love that. In CS1, I don't think it did. Or you could move the base, but it wouldn't move the wires with you. It would cause... Wait. Yeah, no, it still did. Okay. It would cause problems. That's all I'm saying. This is awesome. Okay, great. So that connects into the underground network. This connects to the... I believe this is the high... Right? Yeah. And then just for looks, maybe a transformer station under here too? I mean, I can't. Overlapping items. So we can get rid of this. I don't think this is needed, though. The upkeep is also $3,000 a month, so I shouldn't actually mess around with stuff like that. Do I want to? Of course I do. Relax. And if we move it, tool this over to here. Can I grab that tree? Yes, I can. Oh, I love the move it tool. Okay. So there we go. This is our, like... Oh, yeah, we have to bring the water back in, of course. But this is feeling good. Let's grab this, soften this terrain just a bit so that this road starts to make sense if it goes off this way. See and up and about. Thus providing some security, some protection from what we're about to do, which is level the terrain at something like that. Bring that up a little bit. Vampy says he pretends to be talking to Beans, but Mrs. Solid knows. That's a funny idea, though. What do you think we should do now, boy? Okay, then soften that terrain out. Make that less egregious. Bring that to a 1 speed. Watch the water kind of do its thing. Uh-oh. Take that level terrain tool down a little bit here. Bring this up a little bit. Make that berm look and soften it a little. There we are. There we go. Try to make that look a little more natural. I think that looks okay-ish. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Just gonna go with a big Texas-sized whoops on that. Is that water gonna retract, or did I just do it too high? I did it too low, I mean. Because the water is going downhill. What can I... whoops. See, that I was hired by CS2, by Paradox, to get you to play this game. We've got to create a bit of a something like this. And then smooth it. Oh no, that's no good. How do I get that flood out of there?
Maybe it's just a wet road. Has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This is.
And then we're going to get some businesses here as well.
Service announcement.
This is Second Moon with J. Thomas Hornbuckle. Before we dive
I think that works well, and then we can just concrete all this up. All right, folks. I think I need to go. But is this going to help my money? 17 services, electricity, maintenance and resources. No! But we're exporting it. Okay, wait, hang on. Let's take a look here. I mean, yeah, we're buying a lot of coal, so now we're hopefully not going to burn so much. Coal power maintenance. Coal, 40,000 doubloons a month. That's the problem. It's the wages.
Somewhere in the city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until everything clears.
I forgot about the wages. They don't put that in the cost. They don't factor that in. But if I can get my export fee, because like, okay, well, service fee, we could up the service fee a little bit, maybe, to 110. Because if I can get that, like, I don't want to lower my export then. That's my only thinking. Oh, there we go. We're in the green, baby. So that's still better. Honestly, that's still better than importing electricity.
Additional expense, but the residents have come to expect a certain level of services, and we simply do not have the capacity.
All right, folks.
To provide
I got to wrap it up here, but we had a great time.
Sounds like we're the ones who
service
will end
fee,
up
healthcare, budget is at 50, sewage, and water. We could see. I don't think this will affect us too much. Let's go up to 110 on the service fees for that.
So is their money. We'll be back
We can't afford any police and administration. We can't afford much. But folks, we are now making, we're in the green, 200 doubloons. And we have a little like electricity plant off in the background, which I love. We have more mid-density requirements. However, there is a lot of crime building up. Oh no. Okay, what else could we do here? What else is a fun little task for us? Yeah, I just want to make mid-density. I mean, these will be different once we get into some larger constructions. Like, for instance, okay, this is all single family, so I'm going to go low rent, medium density, low rent housing right here. Pow! I'm going to clear all these folks out. Okay, Let's see what we get out of that. Let's see what kind of housing we get. Oh, yeah, that soaked up that demand immediately. Love that. Love to see that. Now, for the single families, do a little something like this. And I like to do these 2x2s because I'm assuming that their rent is a little nicer. There we go. And that soaked up that demand. Perfect. Oh, perfect. Okay, now how am I doing? Okay, I'm losing $1,000 a month. Okay, great. $1,000 a minute. But this road's dry. Isn't that half the battle? Soften this terrain out a bit. Let's get some factories in here. There we are. Now, I think you're right, though. I do need to consider what to do about these other resources that I have here. So, what do we have? There's some more farmland left we can build on, and we can turn all this into forestry, I think. Because this ravine I love. I love how it looks. I would like to make it even more stark, maybe. You can't stop zoning. It's true. William says, funny, this don't look like Space Haven. I know. This is a sneaky post stream. So we need to get the forestry industry up and running here in the next episode, I think. And we need to... Oof, that's some density right there. I'll tell you that much. That holds a lot of families, though, so that's good. Are they paying any money into the coffers? No. Oh, I hate to do this, guys. Let's go 12. 13 on industrial. There we go. Oh, now we're making money, baby. Oh, we're making a lot of money, so maybe that was a little too much on taxes. Let's go back to 11 on taxes. There we go. So now we do have fire services, an urban firehouse, which I love, and a little tiny one. We have those unlocked, and we now have the small police station. But that's like $15,000 a month plus staff. I gotta remember now, plus staff. But honestly, I do love that. I love what they've done. I love how, you gotta be way more careful. So we can do ore mining now. That's good. Some ore over there. You gotta be way more careful when you're building your cities now, and I love that. You know what? We do have a crime problem. We need a police station. So let's go small police station. See how much this darn thing's going to cost me. The small ones, they don't have any... Yeah, there's nothing you can do, like, add on to them or anything. That's nice, though. 6 little vehicles. 27,600 a month. Yeah, there we go. We're barely making money again. So let's go back up to 13. We got to go 13. And let's go 11 on commercial. See if we can't shore up our our money that way. And then what do I have here? That's the small clinic. Oh, man. But I love what it does to the city. I love what it makes you build. RG says, build a police station. It'll only take 20 minutes. I can't stop playing this game. But honestly, we did some great stuff immediately in this little sneaky post stream. I probably don't need this. Costing me $3,000 a month. I don't think I need the substation, do I? Oh, crap. I see. I might have needed it still. I don't know. Okay, Vampy says to go. Did I need that? I might have needed that. It's still providing power to the grid. I can't delete this anymore, though, so, I mean, I might as well... I should just put it back. But it's making me... That's an extra... Yeah, see, like, that's keeping me in the green. Okay, these are improving now because of the police being nearby. I'm going to go for a path down the middle instead of what I did before, which was try to get a road and try to build more. There we are. Let's path this off just in case. There we are. Make sure that as we build out our... Let's go medium density housing right here. Okay, that's a 4x. Okay, and then row housing. There. Sweet. Great. Okay. All right, folks, that was it for your sneaky post stream. We worked a little bit on New Beanswick, and it is coming together, I must say, real nice. These low, I mean, that might be a bit tall for these low, these low houses. But we just basically need to fill this area in and then start adding some more of these kind of little communities, tree it off, and just start working on the character of it. It needs some parks. It needs like a school. Just a little sense that there's something more to do here in this town. But this is very much the factory town in my mind, right? Like it feeds this coal power plant, which has garbage piling up. I can't afford garbage services. I'm only making 14,000 doubloons a month. We'll get some more farms in here, and maybe some chicken farming up in this area, and then really start to dig into the forestry industry. And I think that's going to really push things in this. Oh no! In this city, Thetford Poultry is about to burn to the ground because I don't have fire services. I think you can get them from out of town. Maybe they're going to charge me on a per fee basis to have fire services. So as soon as I'm making a bit more money, then we can get fire services in this town. I love how much harder this game is, to the point that I'm almost not good at it again. I used to be just, I mean, everybody was good at early City Skylines. Honestly, that doesn't look too bad. I might do the same here and get, yeah, we'll get a mid-rise or whatever thing here. So that's probably 1, 2, 3, 4. See if that does anything. Oh, oops. Was that wrong one? 4 right there. That's what I want. Bulldoze all that. There we go. Yeah, see what we get there. That's going to kind of create a contiguous shape here. I might shrink this down and make a smaller one or something, because this building is sticking out like a sore thumb, and that's okay. Oh, I hope they rebuild that. Thetford Poultry just burned to the ground. Folks, I hope you enjoyed a sneaky little post-credit scene. I'll have to trim it off the stream later on, but I very much enjoyed hanging out with Charles. And I will see you when we continue to build this on some other stream, some other time, some other day. But for now, folks, I'll see you tomorrow, most likely, for Baldur's Gate 3. Bye!